Electronic transmission of election results not mandatory, says APC. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The ruling party at a press conference in Abuja on Friday said that transmission of election results was at the discretion of INEC. The Presidential Campaign Council (PCC) of the All Progressives Congress (APC) says there is no law making it mandatory for INEC to transmit electoral results electronically. Dele Alake, Special Advisor on Media and Communications at the PCC, made a declaration in Abuja on Friday when he spoke at a news conference. Mr. Alaka said the transmission of election results was at the discretion of INEC. According to him, the Electoral Act does not contain any mandatory provision regarding the transmission of results. The complaint over electronic transmission of election results is not supported by law. Section 38 of the Electoral Act 2022 relied upon the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the Labour Party (LP) to challenge the results of the February 25th presidential election. Has nothing to do with the transmission of election results. Section 60, subsection 2 of the Act deals with transmission of results and is at the discretion of INEC. That Act does not contain any mandatory provision regarding the transmission of results. In any case, the process of transmitting results from polling units, whether real-time, 2 days later, or any time, cannot in any way change the results that have been announced, Mr. Lake stressed. He added that what was important was the counting of votes in the presence of party agents and to a hearing of voters. Mr. Alake said it was absurd to insinuate that time variation in uploading results will cause a change in the figures. In any case, the process of transmitting results from polling units, whether real time, 2 days later, or cannot in any way change the results that have been announced, he said. He added the news conference was to respond to the candidates of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, and that of Labour Party, P2B, following their recent statements as regards the election results. He described the efforts of the People's Democratic Party and Labour Party and the NNPP to approach the court over the elections results as a welcome development. Those that lay claim, we must thank them for finally opting for the rule of law as against the initial belligerent posture as they continue their baseless journey of chasing after a mirage. Those that lay claim to democratic credentials are expected to be conscious of those inimitable minimum requirements of law and order, even in the face of perceived injustice. The initial knee-jerk and hot-head call for anarchy by the proxies was ill-advised and would in no way serve any noble cause. It is good to know that reason has prevailed. We welcome the decision by the People's Democratic Party, Labour Party, and also the NNPP candidate to test the claims as ridiculous, as they are in courts of law as provided for the Constitution. Mr. Lake said. He said listening to Mr. Abubakar and Mr. Obi at the different news conferences left the APC family confounded. As we can all see, these two otherwise experienced politicians are pinpointing lack of adherence to the guidelines as basic for discrediting the votes lawfully cast by Nigerians. We shall examine the so-called process that was purportedly breached by the electoral law and how it, in their wild imagination, undermined the credibility of the election. They claim that INEC did not use the BVAS as false. Those who voted across Nigeria, including Atiku and Obi, were accredited by BVAS. Mr. Alaka said. He added that except for bad losers, stakeholders should rather be celebrating tremendous improvement for the use of BVAS have brought to the electoral process instead of discrediting the election. He said that 2023 presidential election was a watershed as it produced unprecedented outcomes and defied conventions. According to him, the deployment and the use of BVAS is the only reason the election produced strange outcome and upsets in many cases. The loss of Katsina and Lagos State to the PDP and Labour Party respectively were contrary to expectations. BVAS brought the intended credibility to voters, accreditation such that many governors and well-established politicians lost elections in what should be safe bet areas. The area of ghost voting and stuffing of ballot boxing is gone, and the experience in the last governorship election in Osun has shown. Overvoting would automatically lead to outright cancellation of the results of a polling unit based on the provision of the new Electoral Act, he stressed. Mr. Lake said the same PDP trying to pull the wool across the face of Nigeria was the culprit on the Osun governorship election. He added that contrary to the claims of Mr. Bubakar and Mr. B, the reasons for losing the elections were foretold. Beside the delusional expectations created during the campaigns to hoodwink the public, most People Democratic Party leaders knew their party had been decimated by Obi. The South, West and South-South, that were traditionally strongholds for the People Democratic Party, were constituted the core support base for the Labour Party. The PDP went into the election without a glimpse and lied itself that it could win the race. It is worthy of note that Atiku also accepted this fact during his press conference when he lamented that his party votes in the South-East and South-South were carted away by the Labour Party, Mr. Lake noted. So now, look at how they are saying it. So they said the BVAS is only for accreditation. That is what APC is coming to tell us now. That the BVAS is only for accreditation. That it is not really necessary. That it is not even necessary for them to use it to count the results. It is not really necessary that, INEC can, come outside, announce results, and, later they upload it. Look at see how this thing now. Has he used big rich? Because I really need to use our Nigerian vernacular. Has this man used big rich now? Can't go to school. People can't say guessing. See what's in the talk. See how it is sounding. Hey, good. You can say whatever you like. It is not law, and remember the matter is before the court. Yes, so all this one is saying is inside his phone pockets. You are coming out. See as they talk, they smell. The talk, they smell like cassava we said and soak inside water. I don't they ferment. It is not. It doesn't make sense. This is what I call give yourself a talk now, but you know good day okay. It doesn't make sense. It is very pala. It's sounding smelly like Iru. It is smelling like that. How can you come out to say that, after all, BVAS were used to accredit voters and then there is no way it is mandatory? Can you imagine? So the BVAS were only brought out for accreditation, right? Okay, now here we dey. Okay, that is why they told us that transmission is a superhighway. Selfishness and greediness have stolen many professors and PhD holders in Nigeria to ordinary illiterates. Of course, then plenty now. This man thinks, APC thinks, they play them day, sure. They play them day. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your